Hello. Okay, so I want to start my vlog on my trading experience on gold. Let's start posting from today, every day on gold, except any day I'm not doing. Over time, based on the numbers of my subscribers, you might start doing some live trading together. But for now, I'll be doing my vlogs. I just, I just feel it's time to feel responsible. Like owing my audience something unique, something good. To also, this not just for people, but it will also keep me in track to ensure that I'm disciplined, I'm patient, and I'm doing the right thing. You get because yeah, my fellow traders, you guys will understand what it means. If you don't feel responsible, sometimes you might jump into trades out of emotion. But when you feel responsible that people are viewing, you will keep your actions in place. So I think one of those reasons why I want to start this vlog. Now, so today, this morning, I entered gold. Okay, now let me explain what I do. I do scalping on gold. I do swing, but once in a while swing. But I'm going to talk about my scalping. This is scalping. And when I'm scalping, I trade on 15 minutes. I trade on 5 minutes. If I'm 1 minute is my best trading time. 1 minute. 15 minutes helps me to go on the direction and to have a long trade. The moment I get my 15-minute entry, I go back to my 1 minute and use it to take small while I take a long trade on 15 minutes. So this morning I did a long trade on 15 minutes. Now this is when I saw that this has already happened because I got into the market around in Nigerian time. So when I saw this entry, most of us will understand the candle pattern. So when I saw this entry, I was like, this was around 9:00. I saw this entry, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing opportunity. So I made this entry here. I just drew my profit and loss stuff and then put my take profits, my stop loss above this resistance zone. So and then now what actually made me get this TP here? One, I looked at the resistance, that the previous resistance that this that pulled out this, which is here. And this is the resistance. What's the support that brought up this resistance here? So this is a huge range for this market. Understand? This is a huge range for this market. So look at it here. But I don't just use my 15 minutes alone to decide my take profit. That is really huge and you can be disappointed. And I love to do multiple entries so that I'll be able to take different stop loss. So because of that, I decided to, say, okay, now let's look at the sale from that resistance. Trading is a repetition of pattern. Now, what was the sale? Now the sale is between here. Even though this was a buy, you understand, buy range for this market. What was the sell range? It's from here to here. Okay. Now the sell range is from here to here. And that was what gave me my TP1. Because one, this I don't really know how to, I'm not trying to teach, but based on my analysis, based on my own analysis, these already gave an assurance of a sell to this. There was a huge assurance of this particular point. Okay. Personally, if I want to be very careful not to lose this trade, maybe have a reversal at some point. Sometimes your entry can come close to your take profit without going back. I take it at the base of the buying candle, of the pre-buying candle there. You understand? The candle that started the next part, which is here. So you get. So that was what happened. But this is my TP. You go back to another place. Then here, why did I put TP2? Don't forget the base before the week. This week can also disappoint. So the base before the week, that was why I put. Now this drawing, you see it play out in the lower time frame very well. But I draw it in my 15 minutes time frame and then I go down to 5 minutes. 5 minutes plays out. Now this is what happened. See what happened. See what happened. This is it. This, you see, this actually gave a good payout to this. This is the base of this. And then you also look at this particular support zone, which gives you the PM TP1 and all. So all these matters. I also look at this and ensure I'm careful with that. You understand? So, and my best point is 1 minute. 1 minute is my best when it comes to gold. My best, like when I draw all those 15 minutes thing, 1 minute is where I use in doing short scalpings. Like you see, there is a trade inside here. You look at this trade inside here. It was 1 minute I used. Mainly I saw this two candle combination. I just took 1 minute entry immediately, and that was it. I took it to my TP1. Normally, in my trading account, I'll first of all take the profit at the base at this point. This red candle lying here, that's this base here. First of all, take it based on your lot size. You give you some money, and then I now take it to TP1 because that TP1 is short. So just give me the opportunity of having multiple entries. So this already gave me TP1 and TP2. And already gave me TP1 and TP2. Go back to 15 minutes. If you notice that I still waited for this market to come back to this point. After the market took off here, this market, I made the market will come back to this point so that it gives me an assurance of this, even though TP2 was late, but this candle was too long. So there's always, you see a kind of a reversal. So I also waited for this candle here. Already TP1 and TP2 was fit, but I still entered again. You see this line, this was a line I drew. I think I did a screenshot and also posted them. For the line I drew, and it played out. We didn't hit this TP3. Now, I am not assuring TP3. Again, you know why? Because this market is buying. Gold is buying. If you look at the arrow, I didn't include this point on gold. Gold is seriously buying. It's in the buy. Now, these are the indicators I use. I use these indicators for my binary. So I use EMA filter, parabolic, 200 EMA filter, parabolic. It helps you to know what the market is, where the market is. Below here is market sell, above is market buy. So it helps you to know. So gold has been buying a long time. Gold has been buying. If you're patient to buy with gold, if you see any market above here and you say, okay, no matter the drop down, I am not going to sell. I just want to be buying. It will give you a very good opportunity in mind, especially if you're doing my strategy of what's it called? You're doing my kind of strategy of what's it called? Candle pattern in scalping. Trust me. Now this is a hammer. This is a hammer. You do this, let's say my strategy, I use candle pattern, and this is a hammer. Hammer gives you a confirmation of a buy candle, a buy trade. And then when you buy, personally, the short block of taking your TP is the base of the tip of that resistance, where there is no, it is only red down. So the tip here, if there was a blue, let's say for instance here, let's say for instance, okay, no, this didn't happen. I want something closer. Like you see what happened here, it took it up to somewhere close. Now you see what happened. There's a hammer candle, took it up. So I'll put my TP here at the tip of this candle and wait for it. And you see, played well without coming down. And then it helps you to have a very low stop loss, because my take profit, my stop loss is going to just be beneath the hammer, beneath the support point zone. You see what happens. So it gives you a very short. I don't even like doing this on 15 minutes, but you see, 15 minutes still gives you 28 pips to 73. It is much. You see this particular scalping is on 1 minute. I love to do it. I love to do it on 1 minute, not even 15 minutes. not even 15 minutes, on 1 minute. Okay, now let's look at this. Yeah, let's look at something like that, similar thing. Yeah. Okay, now see this. This is a hammer. This is a longer grain. If I'm the one, I might not take this hammer because the hammer is red. I love it when it's green. My hammer is green. If I'm doing an inverted hammer, like what is here, inverted hammer must be red. Do you get? So now it has already given me a longer green candle. So I'll take my profit, my entry here. Take my entry here and then put my stop loss here. Have you seen that the stop loss here is lesser than 15 minutes? Is lesser. And even on top of that, sometimes if you just want to risk more, take it below the green. It gives you about 10 pips. And you have 22 profit. You can take profit. 22 pips will take profit. And above this. So on both down, you have about 24. So that is the way I do my strong stop. But I need to understand that the direction in 15 minutes, for you to have a show, rather use it an indicator to know where it is. You at least out of 1 hour, 15 minutes and 5 minutes, or 15 minutes, 5 minutes and 1 minute, 2 should collaborate in the direction. Do you understand? 2 should have a good direction. So that even if gold 1 minute is the only one selling, you'll be careful because I still do it when 1 minute is the only one selling. Like for instance, let's say for this one selling, you see what is selling now. I use these to know what to do in the market. I use this. Now look at this. This gave me that confirmation. But you see what happened? It didn't give me. There are other things I look at. So today played out well. Today played out very well. And taking TP1 and 2 already. Whether the market goes back and hit out, that's what we call reduced profit. The market comes back down, fine. It's not a problem, still a plus. If it hits out, no problem. I'm not the kind of person that they will say this really gives a kind of buy. This gives a kind of buy here from based on this point. So there is a opportunity of buy for it to even go back up. There's a longer candle and there's also a hammer. But I don't deliberate with the market. I don't. My own is that taking my TP1, taking my TP2. I am going to it. I'm not a very good person at breaking even. But right now, I'm good. Today, I'm done. Bye, guys. See ya tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Most people don't really trade tomorrow, but I'll still do a short video tomorrow. Take care.